Every successful business has systems in place. Systems equals success. So let me walk you through the perfect system for designs in print on demand. Not only am I going to share this with you, I'm going to give it to you, ready-made. All you need to do is plug and play. It's a proven system, and I'd argue it's probably the best one out there for researching and coming up with design ideas. I've been in the print on demand space now for over 10 years, and this is the system I've used, and it's the same one members of my community are using. It works. So I thought it's time I share it with you. Now, print on demand has a lot of moving parts, so it makes sense it might take a few different systems for it to run smoothly. I want to share with you the system of finding designs and eventually outsourcing it so you can free up even more of your time down the line. We all know designs are the most important part. I say it so often, I feel like a broken record here, but it couldn't be more true. And this whole system all starts with this mood board. It might sound simple, but this mood board is just the beginning. Our full business has systems in place for uploading designs, for managing the store, for managing the ads and the designs, and keeping track of the profit and the loss and the whole business. But in this video, we're going to be focusing on designs, as this is the first system that you need to implement in order for this to really work. You need a robust and organized catalog of research designs, and we do that with this mood board using the free tool Figma. This is Figma, and this is our first iteration of the mood board. We've actually changed it a few times to really pin down what we find the most important for us, but I'm going to go through it. So you've got various different categories here, and these are all just, you can see here, they're all just sections. And what you do is you would go to Etsy, you'd go to Redbubble, Google, all sorts of different places, and you would take screenshots and put them in here, right? This was the first iteration. The second iteration was this one, and this just made it a lot more simple, right? So what I've got here is I've got competition websites, so that's other Shopify stores or other stores, pop culture references and phrases, and this is borderline gray area, but be careful with this. This is just general phrases that we think up or we get from ChatGPT or something like that. We've then got designs, and this was just a culmination of Etsy, Redbubble, Google, Amazon, all sorts. I felt like it was irrelevant splitting them up after time went on. Then design links. So sometimes on Etsy, you can download SVGs straight off the bat. You can download from Creative Fabrica. You can sometimes buy designs off various websites. So rather than buying all the designs at the beginning, what I like to do is I like to copy and paste the link into this one. And that way, when I'm ready to get some more designs, I can just go click these links and buy those designs. We then have a review page and a done page. So what I would do is I would move designs from any of these 5. I would drag them. I won't copy and paste because I don't want it to be 2. I would drag them into the review frame. Well, the review section it's called, right? And then once it's in the review section, that is my trigger to go and create it. So I'll look in the review section, I'll see, oh, there's 10 designs there. I'll go and create them, or someone will go and create them. And once they've been created, just drag them over to the done section. Now you can use this. You can create your own. The one that you're downloading from the free community looks more like this, except there is a review and a done section there as well. So I'm not sure why it hasn't shown up, but that's what it looks like. Now, if you wanted to, you can create your entirely own custom iteration of this. So all you need to do is, this is what Figma looks like. If you just click down here and you click section, you can just drag to make a section, and then we can just title this. So let's say you're going to gather designs from Walmart. I don't know, whatever, right? Then you'd put that there. And then if you want to just make another section, you can just hold Option on the Mac, and then it makes a duplicate. Or you can just Control-C, Control-V, right? And then we can change the name of this to, let's say, Google. And you can create your own sections to keep it organized. Always, 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 I'd recommend to have a review and a done section on all of them. Having a review and a done section allows you to just keep track of what you've made, what needs to be made, and then everything above review and done is just your inspiration of what potentially could be made. And like I said, Figma is a free tool. This is a great way to stay organized, and over time you'll have hundreds, if not thousands, of screenshots of good quality designs here, so that whenever you start running out of ideas or you need to beef up your store a little bit more, you'll have all the inspiration that you need in order to do that. Think of the mood board as your foundation. A strong foundation with designs sets you up for a secure and solid store. Just like a house, it needs solid foundations to stay up. If you go out there and just randomly make designs willy-nilly, what's holding it all up? What's stopping it from crumbling down? One of the things I've been doing is reviewing people's mood boards in our paid community, the Print on Demand Hub. And what I've been noticing is many people approach this task half-heartedly. They put a few designs in a few of the categories. Maybe there's about 40 or 50 designs on the entire mood board. Do not make this mistake. That is not enough designs. Build out your mood board and build it out properly. I'm talking 200, 300, 400 designs. Really beef it out. Think of every design as strengthening that foundation that your business rests on. And another important thing to consider, when adding designs and screenshots to your mood board, don't just add anything. Add good designs, designs that potentially have gotten sales, reviews, designs that stick to the principles, designs that you can potentially emulate. If you fill your mood board up with terrible designs, you're setting yourself up for failure, because you'll get inspiration from those terrible designs and end up making your own terrible designs. And we don't want that to happen. Taking it back to our house analogy, you wouldn't want to build the foundations of the house on straws, would you? No, you would want a solid concrete foundation. So no matter what stage of the business you're on, go and build a mood board. Designs never stop. No matter how successful you are with print on demand or building your brand, you'll always be creating more designs. So a mood board of this quality will always be a vital part of the puzzle. Once you've got your 100 designs, then move on to creating the mock-ups. And remember, the mock-up isn't final. You can change the mock-up if you so wish. We test loads and loads and loads of mock-ups with Facebook ads to find the best one. We recently did a test with 22 different mock-ups to find the lowest cost per click. Once the mock-ups are done, then go and upload to your printing partner of choice. Ours is Printify. Why? Well, we've been using them for absolutely ages now, and if you're a long-term viewer of this channel, you'll know that I have tested almost every single print-on-demand company, and Printify is the one that I've eventually landed on. We use Swift POD within Printify, but Monster Digital is pretty awesome as well. Now, I mentioned the mock-up and the printing provider step, but don't let that distract you. Focus on the task at hand, and that is this mood board and filling it up to the brim. If you want to get this exact template, you just need to download Figma, which is free, then head over to our free community. The link is below. Go to gifts and resources, find the design mood board, and download this template. It's there for you, and plus, after watching this video, you'll know how to make your own and what things you want to add, what categories you want to add. I can't wait to see how your journey progresses with an asset like this. It's going to change everything. And on top of that, when you eventually outsource and hire people to help with your business, one amazing role can be someone who manages this mood board, who is constantly bringing in new designs, who is designing things from the mood board, who is putting stuff from the mood board into the review stage, designing it and moving it into done stage. That can be someone's entire role, and that can free up a huge amount of time for you, especially once you've really scaled this business. You're making loads of money at this point, you're getting loads of sales. It makes sense to hire, customer service reps and and all sorts of different people, but one person to hire would be someone to be in charge of designs, unless, of course, that's something that you want to focus on. Anyways, that is very far down the road. For now, head over to the free community, download the template, or create your own. Don't forget to download Figma, which is free, and get cracking on with your mood board.